What's up, guys? Welcome back. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. And we're going to test drive this 1939 Chevy Sedan with a Ford 6-cylinder. Looks like we got power brakes, power steering, aluminum radiator. She's a pretty ride. Detailed pictures, financing, and shipping is available on all of our inventory. Just go to maplemotors.com. Check us out every single Monday. We're putting on new rides. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Well, before we take off, we'll look around the interior and check things out. You got pinstriping on the dash. Looks like they've been to a lot of cruise-ins. And a bunch of stickers. 6-cylinder does start up well. Get something going on here. Well, we got a blower motor working. Give her a second there. Radio. Cutting on. Hello. Let's see. Give me some tunage. Let's go for a ride. Somebody told me to try to make a song. I made one this morning. I just did it in the shower. But I'll go ahead and put it on a computer and mix it up for everybody too. And we'll put it at the beginning of one of these songs. They dared me last night, and I was thinking about it a little bit. It looks like we got some patches here in the glove box. Headliner, package tray. I mean, it's all pretty clean. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? I haven't tried it. I'm gonna say yeah, and the reason is because everything seems to be working. That little bulb's out there on the turn signal. I don't know if the battery gauge is correct. Engine temperature looks like it is. Our gas gauge is. Oil pressure's up. Tach. Man, this thing's got cruise control, for real. Tilt column. This isn't super cold or anything. I haven't actually checked under the hood to see if we have an AC compressor on this one. I glanced at it, checked out the motor, and was looking at power steering, power brakes. Now, I'm gonna do a walk around. I'm gonna be picking out the flaws towards the end of the video. I'll check everything else there. That's a little loose. But I do these videos in real time with you and learn these cars with you in real time. And it shows. I do that with every car. Horn, place your bets. I'm gonna say yeah. I haven't tried it though. Yeah, it works. All right, let's hit the road, see how it runs and drives. Okay, guys, it was really hard for me to even get started doing videos today. The amount of traffic here on the lot this morning. This is one of those seatbelts, man, it's just all over your neck. I'm not dealing with that. We're going old school. When I was a kid, I used to have it under my arm. It's probably not going to be the best if I did end up wrecking, but we're rolling. Now, if you ever come to Maple Motors, please do not pull into the lot, because most people don't know where to park when they pull into the lot, and they got it all messed up parking there. We can't move cars, we can't do anything until they leave. But they went, oh, let me lock the column in. They went right past the do not enter sign. Actually, two of them on both sides of our entrance. We don't want to take a chance of anybody hitting cars, but we have a whole parking lot with like, let's say a good 30 parking spots next door for customer parking. It says it on our sign too. Maple Motors customer parking. Pretty self-explanatory, especially when you got exit only, do not enter signs. Just letting you know ahead of time, just in case you don't see the giant signs. Sometimes I feel like people just do it to show off. And then some people can't get around that good. I understand those, I kind of let those slide. Here we go. Now, this is the first time that I've driven this. So let's take off here and see how it goes. Pretty smooth, just a 6-cylinder, so you're gonna get better gas mileage, that's for sure. Speedo is working, it looks correct. When I let go of the steering wheel, a little bit of a fade to the right. Really tight steering. Yeah, that's real tight. What happens when I floor it? It's not shifted down, taking off, but it's got decent power. Funny, you can see the shifter move. Touching your brakes. Smooth brakes. Let's give it a little juice now. Just a cruising. She's just cruising along. She's not trying to get nowhere in a hurry. But it seems like it's running and driving good. Just a good cruiser here. Now, like always, we're going to get some outside shots. We're going to light up the undercarriage. And have you noticed an upgrade in the videos at all? I've been trying to upgrade the picture quality and the way I'm filming. It's the only way to do it, right? Keep trying to go up. And with that song, I literally just started it this morning, but I'll make a video about making it and how I make it in there. And if you're interested in watching something like that, I'll put it out. Some of you are, some of you are not. But somebody in the comments said, I dare you to make a song with the slogan, let's go for a ride. I said, you know, I thought of it before, but since you dared me, I'm gonna do it. About that time. All right, let's get these shots. I'll be back. Engine temperature's at 160, oil pressure's at 40. That volt gauge is not doing anything different, so I don't know if it's actually working. Now, something cool that I noticed. So this is your wipers, which they do work. And this button here, watch the vent on the hood. If you hold it, it goes up and down, catches air. So we're gonna leave it up because it is quite warm today. We'll try reverse too. Sweet. at y'all. Got y'all on the screen here. Lick it and stick it. You know the routine. I like to put you up on the window there so I can see what I'm looking at and get a good visual for y'all. Now, I've messed with the AC a little bit and I realized that these right here are light controls. That's wipers, and of course that's for the vent, fresh air inside the car. This one here, the AC compressor is cutting on, but I think it's gonna have to be recharged because it's not very cold, but it's not hot. All right, what else did we learn here? We did the chips and scratches. We checked everything out. That's basically all it is. I've seen a bunch of chips. Of course, if you were born in 1939, you're not gonna be so perfect either. All right, let's hit the road. Found a nice little flat grass spot over here that they keep nice and clean, and it always works really well for my walk around videos. That is one of the most important parts of this test drive, is the walk around video. You see how it runs and drives. Now let's see if we can find imperfections. That's at the end. She's a quiet ride, nice and smooth. Engine temperature 160. I've been cruising the parking lot for an hour, and that thing never got over 200 degrees. It got close, but it never got over. The electric fan's working just fine. Oil pressure's at 50 riding down the road right now, and you get into the throttle and it goes up to 60. Great oil pressure. Nice little bump in the road up here that we're going to be passing over. I'll show you. Right here. Smooth suspension. Let's go ahead and pull back into the lot. I got 2 more test drives to complete for y'all this week, and I'm gonna start on next week because I think we're gonna put on like 15 cars. Very large update. Might even have 20, but we'll see what we do here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. So yes, as I open up this side, I see a big old air compressor sitting there. I noticed it wasn't like super cold, but it wasn't hot, and it could have been the way I was doing the settings. We'll check that here in a moment. I've been going back and forth in the parking lot over and over, getting these outside shots, and I do that on purpose too, to kind of see how the motor reacts. What happens? Does it heat up? Man, she stayed under 200 the whole time. That's great. Let's start in the front. The bumper on this one is in good shape. Doesn't look like it's been bumped yet. Now, my headlight switch got stuck on the floor. I got it to come back up. You got some chips and some specks on the front end here. See a lot of that, little bug guts. Might have hit one on the test drive. Little chip there. The grill on this. Pretty tall, long. Touch-up marks on this side. Now I zoom in so you know what you're getting, guys. I do this on every car. Little scuff there. Spot up top. The wheels, oh yeah, looking good. Little chip down here. This is our step rail. It's gonna have a little bit of chips and scratches too, just from people stepping on it. But hey, with the rock guard there, the grip keeps that from happening. So that was a good idea. Chip in the corner. Scuffs in the back corner. Chip here. Scratch on the side. First thing I look at when I'm looking at a car is the bottoms of the doors and the panels. Water travels down. Sometimes they get stuck, but this one is looking pretty clean, other than a few chips here and there. The vent opens there. It comes into the cab. Cools you off, catches there. I was riding around with this window up. It's not bad today though. It's only like 80, so. The old glass. Old glass will start to do that. I've always thought that was neat. Super 6. Cracks in the paint back here. Back window, seal looks good. Light scratches in the back here. Side too. Rear bumper looks great. Scuff there. Corners. The seal is in good shape. Looks like they put an extra gas tank back here. It's not hooked up. Cover. The trunk. It's been redone. In fairly good shape. This could be pushed back. Diamond plate on the back and the trunk lid. Little chips around the edge. Coming down with this. Holds itself up good. Hey! Secured pinstriping on the back. Mark here. Imperfections right there. Back window's clean. Dual exhaust, which look awesome. I wonder if that lights up. Might be hooked up. Chip here. Little specks around that fender. Specks up in the front here too. They look like little chips. Some down here at the bottom of the door too. Not perfect. But anybody or anything made in 1939, more than likely not going to be perfect. Scuffs up here. Chips are in that front end. We've already looked at that. Slight imperfections I keep zooming in on. I'm showing you the whole car. Sometimes somebody will be like, oh, you missed that or you missed this. I'm like, well, you seen it in the video, so I guess I didn't. Mark there. Because I zoom in, I try to on the whole car. Try to at least get the whole entire car on video every time. People do ask me this as well, and I like to answer questions here. You know, if you leave me comments, sometimes I'll comment back or I'll just do it in the video. You ever have issues where you break down? Yes. Guess what? I just completely start over. I'll completely delete the video, take it to the back, tell them what's going on. They fix the car. Little dings. If I can fix the car, then I'll fix the car, redo the video. But majority of the time, I get these videos done right because there's 2 people that drive them before I get a hold of them. And if they see something, they won't even put it on the website. They'll just leave it off for a little bit, get what needs to be fixed done. But the little stuff that you see that is not fixed, this is how the car is going to come. We're okay with selling it like this. It is a 1939 model. We're not going to fix everything. If I did, the price would go up significantly. We like to keep it down, and a lot of mechanics like to buy cars from us. They do that because they can fix it themselves. Let's check out the interior. It's usually little stuff like the horn, the wipers, and on this one at least it works. Right now it may need AC recharged, but I'm about to mess with it. We'll find out. See if I was doing it right. Bottom of the door looks okay. Good deal. It always wants to shut. Partial to the wind, I'm sure. Touch-up marks there. Seats. I love the way the seats look in this one. And the carpet's clean. Got some matching mats. The seatbelt. I don't really like the seatbelt that much. This was definitely added. Try not to. Yeah, somebody added that. And it needs something on the seat to kind of keep it low. A lot of room in the back of this one. The visor there's got a little rip. Let's start it up. That easy. Battery gauge, I just don't think it's working. I mean, we got a good hot battery in here. It starts every time. And I've been out for 45 minutes, so if it was a bad, died already. Now, I want to say this would be our vintage air, but the under the dash unit is what I want to try here, because these knobs aren't doing anything really. This one here, yeah, you can hear the compressor kick on. It doesn't really say hot and cold. It just says custom air temp. So we'll turn this one all the way to the right and give her a second. That's all the way. A little bit of a stiff switch there too. Smells like a hotel room. It's blowing pretty hard, but it's not getting cold just yet. See if I'm doing something wrong here. Come on, Nick. It's not hot either, though. I'm telling you, it may just need to be recharged. And that's what we're going to go with. I'll come back and check it in a second. Let's go look at that motor. See, that door always wants to shut. Yeah, we're engaged on the compressor over there too, so. I cut on those on accident. I wonder if it was one of those switches. I bet you it's one of those switches in the middle there. So, these right here are all lights. Nothing to do with the air there. So we're gonna cut that off. Go back this direction with it. Yep. Yeah, figured that part out. Press is still on. How easy it is to get to that starter. That's one thing about this motor. Change plugs to a full tune-up. Just right here on this side. That's great. Chips in the front. Spots up here. And the door lock does work. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with it because I like it. I'm gonna say they put the door locks on the passenger side in the olden days, so that you had to unlock this door first to let the missus in first. That's what I tell everybody. I don't know if it's true. It's probably not, but I like it. I'm gonna go with it. Guys, detailed pictures, financing and shipping, maplemotors.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe and share. Every Monday I update with new inventory, and if you're interested in that song, I'll end up having it out eventually. I still got to put it together. I just started on it this morning. I'll make a little video of me putting it together and show y'all. I've done music my whole life, so all those songs on this channel are me. You can find more about the music, Southgate Production. Just type that in on YouTube. I've got a whole nother channel, guys. I've had it for a while. I haven't really posted on it, but I'm definitely gonna post this this song that I'm working with. I've got a lot of music that is not out. I use it specifically for Maple Motors, so I don't get the copyright strikes. I don't put it on any platforms other than Maple Motors. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.